Nathan, I'm curious, how do you help to regulate your system? Because I do love the big kind of mindfulness strategies, but I get a lot of pushback from my women who are like, "Gosh, I just don't have time to get to a full yoga class," or not, you know. And so, are there little things that you do in your day to help to regulate your system, to send what I call send your brain safety signals, let
Yes.
your brain know it's okay.
So I post a lot of these short ones, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minute ones, like on my Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that. But then longer ones too, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. These little kind of just quick little resets you can do throughout the day. So these are things like, let's do one right now, if you don't mind. Something very,
Yeah.
very simple, right? Breath. So breath is that thing that we depend on the most in our life, right? More than food, more than water, more than sleep, more than anything else. What can we not live without the longest? It's breath, right? How long can you live without breath? Maybe a minute.
Yeah,
You can
maybe
live
a couple
you can
minutes.
live days or weeks without food and water and even sleep. Before you start going crazy, your body really deteriorates. You can't live more than maybe a minute, a few minutes without breath. And breath also is how we access energy. It's also how we regulate our nervous system. It's how we control our emotions. See, we think that our breath is only controlled by our emotions. Because when you're angry, how do you breathe?
Very
You
shallow.
breathe
Yeah.
different, right?
It's like box breathing. It's just like right here. Yeah, or
Yeah,
chest breathing.
or when you're relaxed or you're calm, long, slow, deep breaths, right? So we think our emotions control our breath, which they do, but what we don't realize is that our breath also controls our emotions. It also controls our nervous systems. And so, I've learned about breath for many years, but more recently, I've been diving really deep into the art of living teachings from Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, and there's a breath practice I do every morning called Sky Breath, and it is a powerful, powerful healing nervous system regulation practice. I encourage everybody to go learn it. You have to learn it from a certified teacher. It takes a couple hours a day for a few days, but that alone is game changer. So you don't have to go to an hour yoga class. You can do this whole practice in like 20 minutes. But I also, share little short things you can do, which is something like, you just said it, box breathing. But box breathing, what we would do in box breathing, let's say we do a count of 4, 4, 4, 4. So we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 4, we're going to breathe out for 4, and we're going to hold for 4. But we're not breathing in the chest like you said. We actually want to breathe, expand the diaphragm. So a lot of people need to learn how to breathe properly again. Because of so much stress and restriction and sitting all day, we often are breathing only from our upper chambers of our lungs or in our chest. And to actually get deeper into bringing more oxygen in and activating the vagal nerve and activating a better nervous system response, we need to breathe all the way down into the bottom of our belly. So when you breathe, this is something everyone can try. Put your hand on your stomach. When you breathe, you want to feel your stomach expand and feel that air go all the way down into your stomach. And if you're not feeling that, then this is something, number one, first thing you need to practice is actually breathing properly. There's a good book I read years ago. I think it was James Nestor who wrote the book Breath. Great book.
Breathe.
Really,
Yeah.
really breathe.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
Great books. That's a good place for people to also learn more about this as well. But so when we breathe, the other thing is breathing through the nose. We can actually slow the breathing and calm our system down better. But through the breath, we also bring in, as the ancient yogis have taught, prana, life force energy. So pranayama, which is breath work, pranayama actually means prana is life force energy. Yama is like the control of or directing. So basically pranayama, we are controlling or directing our life force energy. We already know that breath is essential to life, but there's energy that is also nourishing our system. We know that everything's energy, right? Our cells are energy, our mind is energy, thoughts are energy, this body's energy. So we actually balance the energy in the body, not only the hormones, but actually the energy, which is what leads us to feeling invigorated, energized, better in life. What causes stress? Actually, Gurudev talks about this. What is actually the direct cause of stress?
Mm. In terms of a definition, I think of what any type of stimulus or external stimulus that the body doesn't have capacity for.
Yeah, and exactly. And Gurudev says this so well. He says stress is actually when you have too much to do, not enough time, and not enough energy.
That sounds about right.
Right? Right? Isn't that so clear?
That sounds like midlife to me.
You just don't, you feel like you don't have enough time and you got too much to do. And so that alone is stressful. You feel stressed. And then add to that your energy is low and now you're ready for an explosion. So one of the easy things we can do is increase our energy. And so breath work, sky breath, pranayama, all these things actually balance and increase our energy. There's a breath work that we teach called Bhastrika, which is this incredible experience of both clear mind and calm and energized, which is a really unique experience. But let's do a simple box breathing, for example. So breathing in through the nose, so sitting straight, ideally. If you're driving and listening to this, it's fine as well. Just focus on the road, keep your eyes open. But ideally sitting straight, spine erect. You have your palms on face up, just comfortable. And we're just
going to... steering wheel.
Yeah, we're on the steering wheel. Hopefully you're not watching this if you're driving, just listening. And if I say close your eyes, if you're driving, keep your eyes open. I'm not talking to you. So breathing in through the nose, and we're going to feel the belly up. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And relax. Let your breath return back to normal, in and out through the nose. You can even take a big deep breath in through the nose, filling your belly up. And let it out. Feeling your shoulders relax, your whole body relax. Now, how do you feel?
It feels great. It feels amazing.
So just a little short practice like that, we can start to calm the system down a little bit. For a lot of people, they'll feel an immediate difference. But our systems are so overwired, they're overstrung, they're overstimulated that we need more than a minute or two at a time. But these are, when you have a regular breathwork practice like sky breath, you have a regular meditation practice, you're meditating at least once a day for, let's say, 20 minutes, then these short little ones throughout the day, when you're feeling a little stressed or you feel like you just had an intense conversation with a spouse or a partner, or you're going into an intense meeting or something where you have to perform, these quick little 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute things can be so valuable in helping to regulate the nervous system.